Alright, let's try out question 6. Just going to write question 6. And I would like to find out the ratio of width to depth. So that's width, that's depth of a dam. That's measured in meters is 5 to 7. 5 to 7. So something is 5 wide, 7 deep. We'll see if that's important later on, but it helps sometimes to just get an idea. It's not necessarily 5 meters. It's 5 something. Well, let's call it A to B, and A to B is the same, is in the ratio 5 to 7. There you go. With an extra 10 meters, when an extra 10 meters is added to the width, so 5 would change to 15. So this is part 1, that's our first equation. This is part 2, is our second equation, our second scenario. When an extra 10 meters is added to the width of the dam, and the depth remains the same, the ratio is 5 to 6. Depth remains the same, 5 to 6. How wide and deep was it initially in situation 1? I would say width to depth is 5 to 7. Therefore, width over depth is equal to 5 over 7. By the same shorthand notation, 7w is equal to 5d. That's equation 1. All right. And equation 2, extra 10 meters is added. So we've done 1. When an extra 10 meters is added to the width of the dam, the ratio is 5 to 6. So w plus 10 to d is 5 to 6. Therefore, w plus 10 over d is equal to 5 over 6. We use the same notation. 6w plus 10 is equal to 5d. 6w plus 60 is equal to 5d, and that's our second equation. Let's get, are we lucky with any of these? I think we might be. 5d and 5d. We might be able to do a straight substitution. Wonderful. I think we are lucky. Alright, 5d is equal to 7w. Therefore, I can exchange them with this 5d. So that means I can just swap out 5d for 7w. Okay. Again, I want to get my terms, like terms together. I'd rather get rid of the smaller one to make sure I have a positive term. 60 is equal to w. Alright. And then I would substitute w equals to 60 into 1, because 1 is usually the simpler equation. So 7w, or 7, in this case would be 60, is equal to 5d. That means 420 is equal to 5d. Divide by 5 on both sides. d is equal to, if 5 went into 40 8 times, it would go into 480 times. Goes into 24 times, so it should be 84. Alright, therefore w to d is 60 to 84. Let's see if I simplify that. What would it simplify to? Well, we want to know what it is initially. Initially, that's how why we set it up as w and d. So that should be it. Yes, we can double check our answer to see, is this in the ratio 5 to 7. What can I divide both of these by? I can maybe divide it by 12. Divided by 12, in this case would be 5, in that case would be 7. Okay, so it's just a bit of rough work, it does work out. That has to be the solution. 60 meters wide, 84 meters deep. That's your solution. Initially. Okay.